Hi, my name is Gabby and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to budget out my bonus. So let's go ahead and get started. Right, before we get into the good part, I want to clean up my budget a little bit. So first, I'm going to go to this section I have for any expenses for me and my boyfriend. I'm going to get rid of my anniversary category, so I'm moving $100 to dates and stuff. And then I'm also going to move the other $100 to a gift, which is any gifts that I buy for my boyfriend. Okay. Now that that's gone, I'll go ahead and hide this category because it does have some transactions. Next up is my birthday category. That's in the Gabby Improvement Fund. I have $264 left of my $500 budget for this year. I have started spending it, but I am going to move $20 of this to hobbies. I want to get this zeroed out so I can start saving for next year's birthday, and I don't want to let it roll over. I want to spend this money. So $20 to hobbies, and then the rest we're moving to shopping. Okay, perfect. In my East Bank category, I noticed that I overfunded it by $20 last month. I don't know what I was thinking. So I'm going to go ahead and move that money to my Roth IRA because I like this to be at zero every month after the payment's been made, and it has been made. All right. Yearly subscriptions, what I've decided to do is starting in April, I'm going to change my target to $151.97 by December 31st of 2024. My yearly subscriptions all come out in the first quarter. And so what I'm going to do is have the money saved up prior to the first quarter and then start saving again for it once all the subscriptions come out. So January through March, I'm not going to fund it. The money's just going to come out. And then in April of 2025, I'll start saving again for next year. So I will edit the target yearly. I'm going to have this due on December 31st. And the amount I need is $151.97, and that's to cover my portion of all of my yearly subscriptions, which is Amazon Prime, YNAB, and then renter's insurance. And then the most exciting one is I am adding a new category to saving and investing, and that is a down payment category. Let's see, apartment. I'll do a cute little house. We probably wouldn't buy a house here in Chicago. It would more than likely be a condo. We don't really want a house. It's just the two of us anyways. So when the time comes, that's what we'll be focusing on. All right, so now it's the fun part. We are going to go through and assign my bonus. I got $13,016.72 after taxes and 401k contributions. This is way more money than I was expecting. My gross bonus amount was $22,492. And then taxes were withheld, and I had 10% of my bonus go to my 401k, and then my employer matched 4% of that. So alrighty. I also made a note of my priorities when funding my categories today. First, I want to max out my Roth IRA. Then I want to work on my emergency fund, my home down payment, and finally my sinking funds. So let's see here. Let's start with the Roth IRA. To reach my $7,000 target, I still need $1,566.50 to max it out. So 1,500. and it's fully funded. I cannot believe it. That feels so good. My next goal was to get my emergency fund to $20,000. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that here. So let's see, plus 20,000. That was 200,000 minus 18,034. $20,000. I can't. I can't. I'm so excited. It's just crazy that I'm going to be meeting all these goals super early this month because of this large bonus I'm receiving, and the rest of the year I can slow down, and I'll talk about that in my next video, what's going to happen with my future paychecks and everything. Okay, all right. So now that the emergency fund is covered, we're gonna send some money to the down payment. So my initial goal was to send $2,500 to my down payment this year. And this is obviously, I set these goals before I knew how much my bonus was gonna be. And then my stretch goal was $4,000. I'm gonna go ahead and send the full $4,000 to my emergency fund, but I might come back to take away from it if I need to, which I still have over $5,000 left, so I probably won't need to, but in case I do, I'll come back to it. So we're gonna hop on down to my sinking funds. As you can see, I've been spending out of my travel category, so I need to start replenishing this. I'll go over this in my March wrap up, but we booked a trip and I'm very excited. $1,000 to travel. To start bringing that up, maybe I shouldn't jump around. I just know that travel was my next priority, so I wanted to really send money there right away. I'm actually gonna what should I do? I'm not used to budgeting with this kind of money, so it kind of feels a little overwhelming. Like I should be making the right decision, but the wonderful thing about YNAB is I can always make changes. So we're actually going to send $1,800 because when I had made this plan, I had $1,200 in my travel budget, and then I spent almost $600. So $1,800 to travel. We are going to send a little bit of money to electronics, but we're not going to fund this all the way. I think let's do $250 for now. Christmas, this is for Christmas this year. I don't expect to spend a ton of money. If anything, I've stopped giving people gifts, and it's fine. We don't do gifts much anymore, and I think we're all grown-ups and we can buy our own things, and I think the only person I really give gifts to is my boyfriend and then my sister, just because my sister and I try to make it fun. Okay, and then I do for sure want to start replenishing my gift category. When did I send $100 to that? I don't remember sending $100 to this, but I guess I did. I want to bring this up. My goal used to be $700, but I don't think I need that much anymore. Because like I said, we're just not doing as many gifts. This is just so I can occasionally randomly send my sister something, or if I want to treat a friend or something. So I'll send $375 to gifts and bring that up to $500. Miscellaneous is fully funded. Live events. Okay. I'm going to send $150. One of the things for the trip is that there is an event that it's centered around. And again, I'll go over this when I go over my March spending. So I'm sending $500 or $150 to live events to get this up to $500. I want to top off my home goods to $300, so I'll add $50 there. And then I want to start bringing my household consumables up a bit. So I'll go ahead and send $40 to household consumables. I like it. I think this is looking good. All right, I'm pretty happy with, well, let's bring this up to 2,500 because you know I like nice numbers. What is that? 7660? Is that right? Yes. All right. That trip is pretty much paid for, with the exception of spending money there, so we're good for a while. I do want to send some extra money to these categories with my boyfriend just because his birthday is coming up. Let's see. I've already purchased part of his gift. He knows what it is. He asked for it because I needed ideas. So first, let's bring this up to 400. So it'll be 2080. And then I think I'm going to send an extra. I mean, I don't think I'll need it, but I have the money. So let's just go ahead and do it because the rest can roll over to next year. I'll send an extra 200 there. Dates and stuff. I think I'm just going to bring this up to 400 only because I like nice numbers. So that would be 6408, I think. Yes. Okay. Looking good. The Gabby Improvement Fund. Definitely want to do stuff here. I'm going to work my way up though. So I'll skip solo trip for now at least. I'm going to send nothing to East Bank Holding. I'm so torn. I'm just not used to budgeting with this much. I think I'm gonna save some money for my golf lessons. I think I'm gonna take golf lessons again this year. So I'll send that to East Bank Holding since the golf and tennis categories I like to clear out at the end of every month. So I'll send $250 there. I don't think that's enough for golf lessons, but with what I have here, it should be plenty. $250 for golf lessons. What else? I'll go ahead and give myself an extra $100 for hobbies. For once, I think my personal care is doing well. My self-care is looking healthy. I do have to get a massage, get my eyebrows done, and get a haircut. So that's going to dwindle a bit, but I still have plenty of money in there, so I don't think I need more. Only thing is tennis. Tennis could use a little bit more because if I want to take lessons this year, which I definitely do, that will eat up some of my budget. So let's go ahead and fund a set of tennis lessons as well, which are about $190 for 4. These are group lessons, so they're not like individual. Okay. Very good. And then, of course, because I love shopping and I have a bit of a shopping problem, I'm gonna fund this category with a hefty amount. What do I want to do? Let's start by getting this up to 1,000. All right, well, now the money's almost gone. That happened fast. Like always. It's like I don't know what to do with the money and now it's gone. Okay. I don't need to add anything here. I definitely need to add money to dining out. Oh, I haven't updated my transactions because there's definitely less than this. And I think I spent about $24 on lunch the other day. Let's see. And we still have 2 weekends. So I'm definitely going to go over budget. How much do I want to send? Or do I want to let it just be over budget and fund it with my final paycheck of March? No, that's silly because I have money. No, we're gonna take care of it now. I think I'll just send $30. I kind of said that I wanted to mostly fund my solo trip with bank bonus money, and I'm working on one. After this paycheck, I should have likely met it. Do I want to send extra? This is not till next year, so it's not a priority. I guess I'll say no for now. You know what? Let's go ahead and send more to travel. Let's get this to 3,000. Right? I don't know. I don't know what to do. 200 more to shopping. Because you guys know that I spend a lot of money shopping. I went over my 2023 spending, and my shopping category was high every month, but I only budget $100 for shopping every month. So trying to be proactive, but I also don't just want to be buying all the things. I'm trying to be like really intentional about what I actually buy and keep. But I also want to be prepared. So, okay. Should I start funding my birthday? I don't know. I literally just took money out of here, so maybe not. So emergency fund and Roth IRA are where I want them to be. My Roth IRA, I'll max it out, so I literally can't contribute anymore. Emergency fund, I guess it could always go up, but I just don't feel like I need more than $20,000. That's over 6 months of expenses. It's just a nice round number that I liked. I guess down payment would be the one that I could add to. 4,000 was my stretch goal, and I'm there already in March with a third paycheck left in this month. So I just also want to enjoy my money, enjoy having a bonus. So maybe I'll just send more money to my Gabby improvement fund, because I just love to buy things. I don't know. Yeah, these are all good. I guess Christmas could use more, but that's still 9 months away. And I'm not really in need of electronics right now. I mean, I would obviously like to buy things like a desktop computer for no reason other than I think they're pretty. So I'm not going to get one. So really it's the Gabby Improvement Fund. Where do I want to send this money? You know what? It's been kind of gross weather here in Chicago, like cold, windy, so we haven't been able to play outside as much. So I'm gonna give myself a little extra money in tennis so I can not feel guilty booking court rentals with my boyfriend. So I have golf. Okay, let's fully fund the golf lessons, because I saved $250, but they are $280. So let's go ahead and send an extra $30 there. We'll send a little extra to self-care, because my massage is going to be more expensive than I initially thought. The place that I go to, one, is completely booked, and two, they've like changed their timing, so it's either like 50 minutes or 100 rather than 80, so it's more expensive because I don't want to do less since I do it so few times. So yeah, and then hobbies. Do I want to send money to hobbies? Why am I struggling so much? There are things I want to buy. I'm just gonna do it. I'll just send $100 to hobbies, and then the rest just goes to my little tiny holding category. Wow. That was way harder than I expected it to be. I thought I was just gonna fly through all this money and I knew exactly where I wanted to go, but when it came down to it, I don't know. It was hard to commit because I only get this bonus once a year. My paychecks, my regular like bi-weekly paychecks are fairly small, so I don't really have a ton of extra money to send to my fun categories. So when it comes down to it, I think that sending that extra bit of money in my Gabby Improvement Fund, spending it there, was the way to go, because this is like the last big check, not last, the only big check of 2024. When I started planning out how much I would be getting for my bonus, well, first of all, I went into my performance meeting expecting a big bonus because my team did really well. I got a really strong rating and it was a good meeting. My bonus was $22,492, which was honestly like $3,000 or $4,000 more than kind of the high end of what I was expecting based on my last year's bonus. Last year, I was only with a company for about 3.5 months before the end of the year. So it was definitely prorated. I think I got about $3,700 after taxes and everything. Obviously, this year was a lot more. So I was very, very pleased with the bonus. My raise, however, was teeny tiny and I'm not happy with it. I asked for more money. She looked into it. It's not in the budget at this time, but my raise was 1.7%, which is nuts. Like, it doesn't even cover the cost of inflation. But being in commercial real estate, I guess the company just didn't do as well as they had hoped. I work for a giant company though, and my team did very, very well. They did over 3 times as much revenue as the year before. So I was kind of shocked that my raise was so little, but I guess the raise part is not based on my team's performance. It was more raised on the company's performance and my performance. And even though I got a strong rating, whatever. I know that some other people got less than me, less than 1.7%, which is absolutely nuts. But she did say that we could revisit the topic of a raise either like late second quarter or early third quarter, because according to her, I have room to grow in my salary for my position and she doesn't want to lose me. So I guess we'll see. But obviously very, very pleased with my bonus. I have met most of my financial goals with this check alone, which is absolutely nuts. I know I've been working hard all year to save towards my Roth IRA. So when it came down to it today, I only had to send $1,500 of my bonus check to my Roth IRA to fund it. But it's nice to be able to just do it all at once and get it over with. So now that this is done, my future paychecks are going to decrease because I have increased my 401k contributions. But again, I'll go over that I think in not my next video, because that's going to be a budget with me, but in my like March closeout video, I'll discuss what my goals are, how much I'm kind of expecting my paychecks to be and everything. It'd be nice to have this kind of money to budget with every month. Obviously, my goals would be way higher than what they are now. And I know that's like a realistic salary, that people earn that kind of money. I just really, really don't. Anyways, I think that's it for today's video. It might be a long one. I'm not even sure how long I've been recording, so sorry about that. I'll try to fast forward clips that are silent if I can. If you haven't done so already, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. Bye.